Well, water scarcity is one of the biggest issues in Texas, and protecting the water we do have is a top priority. As part of Earth Week, KXAN's Eric Hendrickson takes an in-depth look at how human action has put our water supply in danger and how one Central Texas city got creative to protect theirs.
Lake Waco, 13 square miles of water, a popular spot for fishermen and boaters. Its shores virtually pristine. Meanwhile, 100 miles south near Austin, dark clouds gather over Lake Travis.
For decades, the United States has found itself plagued by an invasive species, one that has now found its way to Lake Travis, zebra mussels.
We really have the perfect habitat for them to take advantage of and to spread out of control.
Dr. Chase Smith with the University of Texas says zebra mussels can devastate Texas waterways.
They will actually take all the nutrients out of the habitats that they're in.
That's bad for the fish and other wildlife.
They will actually latch on the freshwater mussels and choke them out.
What sort of role do freshwater mussels play in the environment?
In healthy environments, there's enough mussels that they will filter every drop of water that comes down the river.
Species are getting absolutely smothered, literally smothered by zebra mussels.
Michael Baird with Texas Parks and Wildlife works along Lake Waco. Unlike Lake Travis, Lake Waco has 0 zebra mussels. But that wasn't always the case. Back in 2014, they first spotted this pinky fingernail-sized creature. With little time before the zebra mussels started to spread, a Waco City employee came up with a plan.
Try to smother any remaining zebra mussels in the area by laying out large sheets of plastic and weighting them down with sandbags.
When they checked in 2015, they couldn't find a single mussel.
For the next 5 years, nothing. We didn't find anything. 2021, the lake was said to be zebra mussel free.
Baird says 30 to 40 lakes are currently infested by zebra mussels in Texas. Lake Waco, the only one that has eradicated them. He says this is only possible because they caught them so early.
If you're finding out 5 or 6 months later, by that point it's probably too late.
I don't think being able to take them out at this stage is a possibility within the United States. But I think over time, there's certainly a way that we can control them.
Smith says that using chemicals or predators to exterminate them is risky, as that could damage the environment. Baird agrees, saying that the only way to protect our native wildlife is to prevent their spread. So what can we do? First, boaters need to clean, drain, and dry your boat before you leave a lake. That keeps them from spreading to new waterways. Second, learn to identify zebra mussels. And third, if zebra mussels are found, and in small enough quantities, the plastic sheet method used at Lake Waco may work. Keep in mind, you cannot cover an entire lake in plastic, but if they're caught early enough, there may be hope. On Lake Travis, Eric Hendrickson, KXAN News.
Well, Austin Water does have a plan to tackle zebra mussels. It's doing routine mollusk removals, which includes cleaning screens and infrastructure. Austin Water plans to contract divers at a minimum of once a year to check out underwater areas for updates. Additionally, Austin Water is amping up protocols to evaluate, quote, taste and odor in drinking water more often. Well, Austin's largest weather and traffic team has you covered when it comes to Earth Week celebrations. Look for our coverage all week long on our nonstop weather and traffic show. Again, that's every weekday, starts at 7 a.m. on the CW Austin, bringing you these great stories here. Yeah. I mean, I had no idea how A, prevalent this was across Texas, and B, the fact that Lake Waco was the only one to eradicate them.
Yeah.
That's pretty incredible.
I think so too.
I mean, for years we've been talking about how zebra mussels have been such an issue.
Forever,
and Lake Waco is really only up the road. I mean, it's not that far away here, so it's amazing that they haven't spread, knock on wood.
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely.
Quick thinking there.
We'll see what happens.